Hey everybody, it's Virus here, and I'm going to do something a little bit different this time around. It's a Simply Soda tier list. Now, I'm not going to lie, there's so many sodas just in America alone where I'm from. So I included some of my favorites, or ones I've had that I like or don't like, and we're going to do a simple, quick tier list. We have, and as for the tiers, we have S all the way down to F. We skipped E, pardon, because I'm not gonna lie, American grade school system is, well, kind of stupid. Because they, like, if you see, like, seriously, they skip from D to F. What the hell, right? Anyway, starting it off, Coca-Cola, classic Coca-Cola, straight to A tier. Why? Because it's classic Coke. It's been around for just over a century. They've changed the formula very briefly in the 80s. I'm not old enough to have tried that, but classic Coke. It's a good all-around soda for just about anything you can do it for, in my opinion anyway. And that's all this is. This is my opinion. You can agree, you can disagree, I don't mind. So, moving from Coke, I'm going to go straight to Pepsi. Pepsi, you go to B tier. Why? Because it's a good cola, just as good as Coke, but it's not in my. But that's what some people think. I think is what they say. Me personally, it's good, but it's not as good as Coke. So it goes down here. And besides, besides, if you're over the age of 21, when you go to a place that has cocktails, you're ordering a rum and Coke, right? You're not ordering a rum and Pepsi. Um, Moving on, we have Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper also goes in the A tier of very good soda. You can get it just about any restaurant, whether they have Coke or Pepsi products, and I think, again, it's just as good as Coke. And it's been around, I think, just about as long as Coke. Moving onwards, we're going to move into, where is it? Ah, here it is. Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew, I personally put in S tier because it's Mountain Dew. You gotta do the do, right? So, yeah, I think that one's just better than the colas because they're not as heavy, so they go down a little easier, lighter sodas like that. Now, skipping forward, the diet sodas. Now, I remember watching someone once, and he said as a rule, a diet soda should get a tier lower. I disagree, and I say Diet Coke, F tier. Diet Pepsi, F tier. Diet Dr. Pepper, and Diet Mountain Dew, F tier. All four of the diet sodas on my tier list today go to F tier. Why? Because it's freaking diet soda and it is just gosh awful in flavor. It just is. Like, I get people, they think they're being health conscious or they're trying to do something else with it. They're just not good. Just not good in flavor. So, moving onwards, we're going to go to Sprite, which goes in the A tier right away. And because that is very, very good soda. It's very good lemon lime soda. Not as good as Mountain Dew in my opinion, but it's very good soda for the lemon lime category. Because Mountain Dew technically is a lemon lime soda, at least in my opinion. But Sprite just is not S tier like Mountain Dew. Now, Starry, on the other hand, Starry, you go to C tier. Why? Because for some reason, they decided to replace Sierra Mist with Starry, and it's just not good. It's just not good. Or should I say, not as good as Sierra Mist was. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I've heard people ask at restaurants that have it on the menu, they don't ask for Sierra Mist, they don't ask for Starry. They ask for Sprite still, even though their restaurant doesn't have Sprite. Like seriously, if you look on the menu and they have Pepsi products, they ain't gonna have Sprite. Sprite is solely a Coca-Cola company product. But whatever. I've had it. It's okay, but it's not a great soda. If I had put Sierra Mist on here, I would definitely put Sierra Mist up here in B tier. But I'm doing sodas that are in current production right now. And Starry just gets straight C tier. Now, with that being said, we have Sprite Zero. And Sprite Zero, I'm also going to put in C tier because it's basically just meant to be a sugar-free version of Sprite. It's okay. It's not great. It's almost a Diet Sprite, but it's not. So it tastes okay. It tastes okay. So, yeah. Now, Faygo Cola. Faygo Cola is a cheap cola, but in B tier. It's just as good as Pepsi. I've compared it to Coca-Cola myself, and it's not horrible. It's not horrible, but its main thing is that it's a cheap cola, and I can go to a dollar store and get a 4-pack for much cheaper than I can get. And actually, if I were to go and get 3 4-packs of Faygo Cola instead of a 12-pack of Coca-Cola, I go to a dollar store for Faygo Cola. I get 3 4-packs for $1 to $1.50 each. I go to a big box store like, say, Walmart or Target, I'm paying $6 to $8 for a 12-pack of Coke. So, taste-wise, Faygo Cola is just below Coca-Cola. Price-wise, however, if I was doing this by price-wise, I probably would put Faygo, all Faygo flavors up here in S tier for the price. Taste-wise, I've used it in place of Coke when I needed to for anything, but it just is not on the same level of Coke. It's just not. That being said, Faygo Orange definitely deserves to go up here in the A tier along with Crush Orange. Both are very good orange sodas for their flavor. I'm not going to lie to you. For their flavor, they're both good. Faygo is a little watered down compared to, say, Crush here, but for the selling point, Faygo Orange is really, really good. Because, again, it's a cheap soda brand, but it's a good cheap soda brand. In my opinion, anyway. Now, Fanta, on the other hand. Fanta goes straight to S tier because Crush, for some reason, the flavor just doesn't have, in my opinion, what Fanta has. Fanta just has something great. It just has something great. It's delicious. It's amazing. It's wonderful. And I love getting it when I can get it. But that being on the new logo, oh my goodness, I so apologize, everyone. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. I am just, but it's okay. Now, we've got a few Mountain Dew flavors down here. I'm gonna start with Code Red. Code Red I'm gonna put in A tier because it is a good soda. It's a good soda. It's a good cherry Mountain Dew soda. And I remember when that came out. I remember a lot when I first saw these flavors, these Mountain Dew flavors on the shelf. Code Red's pretty good. Code Red, just straight cherry flavored Mountain Dew. That's what else do you need me to say? What else do you need me to say? Now, Baja Blast in a can. That's a hard one because the fountain. Actually, I was gonna put it in D tier, but Mountain Dew Baja Blast, you're gonna go in C tier. Because if I were to do the fountain version would definitely have gone into D tier, but the canned version is a little bit better. That's just my opinion, because you know how you gotta mix the syrup with the carbonated water, excuse me, in a restaurant. The Baja Blast at Taco Bell, I don't know. Whenever I can get a bottle or canned version, I just think it's better than the fountain version. That's just me. Livewire, sorry to say, Livewire, you're going to D tier. Mountain Dew Livewire is a great orange soda, or at least it used to be. It is not as good as it once was, in my opinion, and I can actually not find it very much, so I think they're actually phasing it out probably. But that's okay. That's okay. Times change. That happens. 3 more flavors. Okay. So, Mountain Dew Major Melon. When this one came out, I thought it was really, really good. I get it now and then. But I'm going to put this in C tier because it's not as great as I thought it once was. It's drinkable. It's tasty. But I just can't drink. I personally just can't drink much more of it. But I know it sells. You know, people like it. I still like it. I buy it once in a while. Now Mountain Dew Spark goes straight in the B tier because it's a raspberry flavored Mountain Dew. If I had remembered, I would have put Voltage, and Voltage also would have gone into B tier here for being its raspberry, for its flavor. Because this is like a raspberry lemonade flavor. Voltage is just straight raspberry Mountain Dew flavor, and they're both good. They both go in the B tier here. I just don't have Voltage here, but Voltage would also go here to B tier. So just imagine putting Voltage here, or maybe I'll just throw a tile or whatever here. I don't know. But yeah, Spark, pretty good. I like getting that one. Pretty tasty. Finally, Mountain Dew Pitch Black. Pitch Black, S tier. Pitch Black goes to S tier. Why does it go to S tier? Because I remember when it came out over 10 years ago. Actually, no, not over 10 years ago. About 15 years ago. It was a Halloween exclusive flavor of being like a grape Mountain Dew flavor. And then they came out with it again the next year as Mountain Dew Pitch Black 2. Yeah, really creative marketing, right? And what was really good about that version is that Mountain Dew Pitch Black 2 was sour grape flavor. And then a few years ago that I think they brought it back as a regular Halloween flavor, and it's really, really good in my opinion. If I would have added Voodoo to this list, I definitely would have put it also in A tier as well, because I love getting Voodoo every Halloween, and it's pretty good. I didn't include, I want to say this, I want to do a quick disclaimer, I did not include the, any of the 4th of July flavors, because they change them every year almost. You know, they had, I remember once they had Red, White, and Dew, and they changed the names every year, they changed the flavors a little bit, so I just can't include all of them. There's just too many Mountain Dew flavors. There's too many diet sodas and zero sodas, like, you know, there's Pepsi Zero, there's what is it, Dr. Pepper, it's just, there's so many sodas, and I regret not including A&W root beer, because I definitely put that in S tier as well, because it's really good. But yeah, that's really all it is, for me anyway. So yeah, yeah, that's really it. That's my tier list. Yay. Yay. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you guys enjoyed it anyway. I know I had a little fun doing it. It was not gonna lie, it was a pain finding all the files for the soda cans, but that's okay. We do this because it's a labor of love, right? So yeah. Hope you guys have a good night or good day whenever you're watching this. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And remember, I enjoy making these videos. I do have a coffee if anybody wants to make a quick little donation, just little on the side, and that helps me get more games to play. Maybe it gets me some better gear to play them on. Either way, I do this because I enjoy it, and I do it for you guys to enjoy watching it. Thank you guys. Y'all have a wonderful night, a wonderful day. Stay frosty.